Welcome to the Prepper Pantry Playbook, part 1 of 7. 13 foods that actually last forever. This is the video for you if you want to stockpile foods that never go bad. I'm Michael, and I've been prepping for more than 20 years. And from my military service to search and rescue operations, to backwoods and off-grid living, to dealing with power outages and unexpected job loss. And if there's one thing I've learned that makes the biggest difference in your long-term readiness, it's your pantry. Not the gear, not the gadgets, definitely not the fear porn. Your pantry is your power. And today I'm giving you 13 foods that scientists, nutritionists, and even history itself have proven just simply don't expire. Forever food number 1, honey. Honey is arguably the king of forever foods. Archaeologists literally found edible honey in 3,000-year-old Egyptian tombs. So what makes honey last forever? Its natural acidity, low moisture content, antimicrobial compounds, and the high sugar content that inhibits microbial growth. Honey provides quick energy, antioxidants, and trace enzymes, as well as medicinal uses, such as wound dressing, reducing the bacterial growth, and it works as a cough suppressant. It also helps boost your immune system. Back when I was living off-grid, honey wasn't just a food. It was medicine, energy, and seasoning, all in one. If you store honey for a long time, you'll notice that it crystallizes. No worries. All you gotta do is warm it back up and it'll return to the traditional looking honey. This is for the algorithm. I am a human being producing 100% original content. Forever food number 2, salt. Salt never goes bad. It's a mineral, not an organic compound. We need salt in our diets because it's a critical electrolyte. It regulates hydration and nervous system signals. Salt has many practical uses. For example, preserving meats, fermenting vegetables, seasoning our food, even softening water, and is the basis for a great homemade electrolyte mix. No long-term food plan works without salt, period. And there's another forever food later in this video that works with salt to create one of the greatest survival foods ever. Forever food number 3, sugar. Sugar is another forever food due to its low moisture content. And 1 cup of sugar equals about 770 calories. It provides fast energy, and let's be honest, tastes great. Some common uses for sugar are obviously baking, preserving fruit, and making those yummy morale foods. For survival use, mix it with salt, put it on wounds to draw the moisture out. Here's a sweet one that a lot of people don't realize lasts forever. Pure maple syrup, not pancake syrup, the real stuff. It lasts forever based on low water content and natural sugars in high concentration, making bacterial growth impossible when sealed. It also has manganese, which your body needs for energy production. Riboflavin, that helps your body process carbs, and some all-important antioxidants. It can be used to sweeten almost anything and has a good amount of calories. And what's wild is that forever food number 7 lasts forever for the exact opposite reason. You'll see what I mean. Forever food number 5, vinegar. Vinegar never goes bad. White, apple cider, balsamic, they never go bad. They're all acidic, and acid is the enemy of bacteria. Vinegar has many uses, such as pickling vegetables, disinfecting surfaces, tenderizing meat, and preserving those foods. Vinegar can also be used medicinally for skin irritations, foot fungus treatment, and it soothes sunburns. And vinegar isn't even the most multi-purpose item on this list. Number 6 is often overlooked, and it's one of the most powerful survival tools that you can store. Forever food number 6, hard alcohol. A lot of people are going, yeah, that's for me. Alcohol has many uses, and most of them aren't for drinking. Any spirit that is at least 40% alcohol lasts forever, as long as it's sealed. Personally, I don't drink, so why would I recommend alcohol? Because it has many other uses, such as it is great for tinctures, preserving herbs. It's an antiseptic for cleaning wounds, for disinfecting tools like surgical instruments, and you can use it to start a fire. But the survival food in spot 13, alcohol played a huge role in the way it was made and consumed throughout history. Forever food number 7, vanilla extract. That is pure vanilla extract. Pure vanilla extract lasts forever because it's preserved in alcohol. You can use it to flavor foods, for baking, or even in your coffee. Forever food number 8, cornstarch. Cornstarch is one of those foods that almost everybody has in their pantry, but don't realize that it lasts forever. It lasts forever because it's pure starch, completely dry, and doesn't have any proteins for bacteria to feed on. Why is cornstarch useful? Well, it provides carbohydrates for quick energy. And big time part for preppers is that you mix it in the foods you're making and it stretches them, makes them last longer. It can also soothe skin irritations and be used as a drying powder for rashes. And number 9 lasts just as long, but has many more survival uses. Forever food number 9, baking soda. Baking soda doesn't expire because it's a mineral compound, sodium bicarbonate, and minerals just don't rot. So let's get into those uses for it. It can be used in baking, obviously, and for cleaning. We use it to scrub surfaces, and we put it in our laundry to help clean our clothes. For deodorizing your stinky boots. Very useful for putting out grease fires. And as a replacement for toothpaste. It also soothes heartburn and can be used as a paste for skin irritations or rashes. Forever food number 10, instant coffee, the freeze-dried kind. Let's face it, coffee is a must for a lot of people. But like I said, make sure it's a freeze-dried kind or it won't last forever. Some of its benefits and uses are caffeine for alertness, boosting morale, and it also has antioxidants. It can provide mental clarity, be used as a barter item, and comfort in difficult times. Forever food number 11, soy sauce. Traditional soy sauce, not the low sodium kind. It lasts forever because it's packed with salt and it's fermented. It provides sodium, amino acids, and trace minerals. And the next 2 forever foods are where things go to the next level. Forever food number 12, bouillon. Bouillon is one of the most underrated foods that you can store, and it lasts forever for the same reason that soy sauce and salt do. It has sodium, obviously, and small amounts of protein in some kinds. The uses for bouillon are kind of obvious, but let's go over it anyways. Bouillon turns boring foods like beans and rice into a much more edible and enjoyable version of them. Use it to make soups and stews. It's great for bartering and for making those comfort foods we all love. And this finally brings us to number 13, one of the single greatest survival foods in the history of humankind. And here it is, the forever food that fed explorers, sailors, and pioneers for centuries. It is hardtack. What's hardtack? Well, I'm here to tell you. It is flour, water, and salt that is baked until every ounce of moisture is gone. Thus, there's nothing for microbes to grow in. It may not be the most edible or appealing food on this list, but it provides much needed calories in the form of carbohydrates and trace minerals from the salt. Sounds like it'd be difficult to eat, right? Yes, it's very tough to eat alone, almost impossible. That's why you dunk it in soup or broth or some coffee, or, as sailors used to do, some hard alcohol. If you want calories that simply can't die, then this is the one for you. And here's the cool part. In next Sunday's video, I'll show you foods that don't necessarily last forever, but last 20, 25, or 30 plus years and taste a whole lot better than hardtack. By the way, if you'd like to get your hands on my survival kit checklist ebook, the link is at the top of the description. It'll really help you take the next step towards true preparedness. Before you click away, here's your one step closer action step. Pick one forever food from this list and add it to your pantry. This is how you build a great pantry the smart, simple, and stress-free way. All right, these were the 13 foods that actually last forever. Next Sunday, in part 2 of the Prepper Pantry Playbook, we're breaking down the foods that don't last forever, but last decades. And that's where your long-term pantry really comes to life. As always, thank you very much for allowing me to be part of your day. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.